And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Time for the first of the anthems. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I played in a fair few derbies, Peter, and in my time, derbies were derbies.
Well, I had a feeling you might say something like that, Jim.
Well, for this one, while I'm not expecting a fully fledged derby, it will be very combative, very competitive at least. It can't be anything else.
There's the whistle, and here we go. High. Telupesi. High. And that has been slung wide. And he can thump it away. He's in a great position here. He's being urged to shoot. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Timor Leste do have a chance to counter here. Now, can they get him away? Now, that's well seen too.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Good ball, good take. And he's intervened well there.
Timor Leste really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And he's cut it out. Chance here to counter. And he was quick to react. Romani. Now, what about a counter-attack? And no, that was never going to make it. And here's the chance to counter. It's a promising position. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's looking wide. Thinks about the shooting chance! But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Nicely weighted ball. He can run onto that. A lot of space ahead of him. And that is masterful defending. Oh, there's a probing ball. Timor Leste are looking to break at pace. And for the first half, that is that. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. He's having a shot! Goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Ah, he'd have done well to reach that. Not the most accurate pass. Tries one from range! And checked out by the most elastic of saves.
Romani clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Indonesia with the corner, there first. There's the header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Nicely intercepted. He's on it, can he get away? Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Romani, and the through ball. Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now he's got space here. And they win it back again. 1-0 as we head towards the end. The final 5 minutes. Dix. Indonesia, moments now away from seeing this one out. Chance! And again! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Romani certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
He won't be happy with that one. High. And that will be it. Indonesia have held on.